Aloha everybody, Kaiwaza with you, and as I'm filming this, it's I think it's the 1st of September, 2017. The year is kind of going by. Fall time is here. Not that we really have fall, but fall is almost here. And I'm still not finished with this series of videos. I think we're, how many letters? We might be over halfway. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're on the letter K, going through my Hawaiian record collection, one record at a time, and we are going to pick up where we left off. Last time we finished the Danny Kalekini records, so now we come up to a group. Well, there's two groups on this album, though. It's kind of an unusual album. The Entertainers 5 and the Kaleo o Kalani Trio. Kaleo Kalani, and then you flip it over. It's the Entertainers 5. And they did the back the same way with some kind of scary illustrations, actually, of the artists. Entertainers 5, Kaleo o Kalani Trio. And this is a great album because both of these groups are super loungy. I mean, like the kind that would have been in the, the Holiday Inn Lounge or out on the dinner cruises that were like, kind of groovy and great harmonies. I love both of these guys and both of their selections on these albums. Sassy. Oh, Kaneohe is awesome. I mean, it's got an incredible bass line on it. Really interesting album. I'm not aware of anything more coming up from the Entertainers 5, but the Kaleo o Kalani Trio just becomes Kaleo o Kalani. They put out this album then in 1986, quite some time later, and I don't think there was anything in between as far as recording. But these guys worked professionally, and at the time they put this out, the album called Never Never Never, Forever and Ever, Sincerely Yours, Kaleo o Kalani's, they were calling themselves, on MDL Productions. This was 1986, and they were performing on the Pearl Kai 2 dinner cruise. There they are in their very 1980s Aloha shirts, right? The song Never Never Never, if you lived here, you will know, was one of those mega hit songs that would not go away for probably the better, like an entire year, if not more. It was just played all the time. People requested it. Can I hear Never, 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 Never? All the time. Huge hit. Originally was, I think, a country song. It's not original to them, but it was, I think, originally a country song, and they redid it in their very loungy style. Beautiful singing, and it was a gigantic hit. It was also very long. It's 5 minutes and 40 seconds long, which for the time period, 1980, mid-80s, that's very long for a song. I know now they're longer, but that was really long, especially to be played on the radio. Really a long song. But Yesterday, Rainbows of Hawaii, Back to the Islands, Hawaiian songs, kind of a mix of things. Nice album. Then they did another one a year later, 1987, Let Me Be the One. Although they seem to be back to a trio here. This didn't have a big hit like Never Never Never, but it was a popular album, and just the same style of singing. Rachel Acevedo, one of the group members here, does a solo album after this. And then I think they did, I think there's a cassette. I have to keep my eye open for it now that I have a cassette player, because I think they did something that was just a cassette-only release in that weird time, like 89, 88, when there were only cassettes and nobody was doing CDs yet and nobody was pressing LPs. So there's these cassettes that are sort of really lost because there's not a lot of them left. I think they did can't remember, but I think it's Pink, if I remember, a CD, a cassette. I gotta look for it. Okay, now we come up to Jesse Kalima. The album Jess Uke, or Just Ukulele, but his name is Jess, or Jesse. I don't even remember. I'm never sure whether I'm supposed to say Jess or Jesse. It's got the E on it, but you think it would be IE if it's Jesse, and just no E if it's Jess. So it's kind of confusing to me, and I don't remember. I didn't remember what it was. This album, aside from I don't understand what the cover is, I don't understand what this is. It looks cool, but it's obviously a photograph of something. Um, this one is ukulele playing, just ukulele. It's a wonderful album. I mean, such a smooth style. This guy had beautiful, beautiful ukulele playing. And then there is another album by the group, because he had a group. He performed with his brothers initially, but that was quite a ways back in the day. I don't think there's an LP of that. I think that was mostly like 78. Then Jess Kalima and his group, Holiday in Hawaii, Volume 1, Luau Time. This was supposed to be a series according to the back of different moods of Holiday in Hawaii. This was supposed to be the luau mood, which I find very ironic because I would not consider them to be a luau sound at all to me. I mean, Jess Kalima and his group, these guys are wonderful and their singing is really great, but it's very, to me, like it's Hawaiian. They're doing Hawaiian songs, but it's very jazz influenced style of vocaling and kind of like cool, and like they could slip into a jazz club playing their music and fit right in. So which to me is not at all luau style, what I would expect to hear at a luau, but what do I know? But this is a great album. I should say, when Jesse Kalima, he had a few brothers that performed way back together, the Kalima brothers, but there's no LP of them. And they were called, what were they called? Because they were all very large. They were big guys, and they were called, 1,000 Pounds of Melody. The Kalima brothers, they called them the 1,000 Pounds of Melody. So anyway, then we have one with Jess Kalima, Sons. Interestingly, it's not Jesse Kalima and Sons, it's Jess Kalima's Sons with Sunny Bayou. Now this is him and his sons performing. Much in the same style as the group. It's beautiful harmonies, and you really have to love the tiki action going on here, and the outfits. I mean, this is so 1970s. The white shoes, white shirt, probably a polyester Hawaiian shirt. Loving the look, right? So 70s, early 70s look. Great. Yeah. Okay, we're going to stop there. We're going to listen to some needle drops from some of these records. watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any of these records or interest in this music, please feel free to comment down below. I love to hear your comments, see what you think or about any of this music or your experience with it. And subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, because there's like 150 something before this one, and there's going to be another 150 or more coming down the tubes, hopefully. So stay tuned for those with bated breath.